Y'all, Sunny, Sunny made an entrance and probably not in the best way, but we gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm Shayna. This is my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 8, Episode 2, Martell All Interview, okay? And we talked about Martell briefly, but he was like the least of my concerns, okay? If we gonna be real, like we can demote Martell to friend of if we just gonna be honest. We really don't need him as a full-time cast member anymore, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I was enjoying my Mother's Day weekend, and I hope you all were as well. So now I'm back to doing my reviews. I need you to watch all the way through, give the video a like, and let's get into it. So we pick up with Sunny, her forehead, and her husband Moses on Carlos' live podcast stage. Now, y'all was telling me that Moses is handsome. He is handsome, but not handsome enough to be stealing him from another woman, okay? And I heard he was married before. I need his ex-wife to come to the front because the streets is talking and they saying he an opportunist. Now, that's what they said. That's not what I said, okay? Because I don't know that man. But Moses tries to explain when they first met and when they started dating, and they ain't making no sense. Carlos and Melody just tearing them up, okay? And Melody was like, this sounded a little gray, and I don't do gray. That's why I got on white and black. Okay, heard that. So Sunny said she tried to reach out to Destiny, and Destiny wouldn't speak to her, and I wouldn't speak to her either, but whatever. Sunny also said Moses was dating several women when he started dating her, and also while he was dating Destiny. And in her opinion, Destiny was never the main. It don't matter if she was the main side. It don't matter what she was. You still were wrong. You still was wrong. Okay. We're gonna get into it later. But what she did, like I know a lot of people feel like, oh, well, he owes her something. He does. He owed her more. But the fact that she worked with her, that's your coworker, and you handle it like this is nasty work. Okay. And the timeline was it's shaky and it changes every time they talk to a different person. Okay. So Maurice and Marcel, they pull up on Martell working on some construction somewhere. If he didn't get his builder's license, I don't care, honestly. So they question Martell on why he did an interview talking trash on Melody. Must have been that Tasha K interview that I know I didn't watch because one, it was long and it's Martell and I can't support it. Sorry. So Martell claims that nice guys finished last and he been quiet all along. How? You've been the one talking all along. It seemed like Melody been the one that's been quiet and you've been doing most of the talking. And we know Melody ain't innocent, but when it comes to that Martell, he's always in the wrong, okay? In my eyes, always. Now, Martell said she went low and he went to the flow. That don't make no sense. So yeah, she got me arrested. But why did she get you arrested? She didn't just get you arrested. What was the reason that she got you arrested? You leaving that out. Like you want to jump to the end, and we need to start from the beginning. But okay. Marcel wants him to take the high road because then if he doesn't, Mel's fans will win. Like, what? That's what you worried about? Her fans? Anyway, move around. So Martell says they don't understand what it's like to be divorced. And Maurice was like, I do. I've been divorced. And child, he has been through a messy divorce himself. He would know. But Martell ignored him and was really focused on Marcel, not Maurice. And he don't care. He feel like they don't know what he's going through and they acting like females. You know, Carlos loved to have a good misogynistic man on his show. Okay? It got to be at least 2 of them on every show. So Stormy visits Keke. In my opinion, we really didn't need to see this, but here we are. I guess we're going to wrap Keke up in this episode because after this episode, I don't really see the point of her coming back, okay? And Keke, you knew y'all was filming. Why did you have that junky room all exposed? Close the door when the cameras is walking around. We didn't need to see that. Even if the lights was off, I saw it. But anywho, Keke mentions that she talked to Amin about the previous cheating they had early on in their relationship and how it was discussed on last season's reunion. And, she's trying to do a little jokey joke. But Stormy just sitting there awkwardly like, girl, I did not come here for that. Okay, anyway, let's get to the point. Keke said she felt away with Melody on the Houston trip because she felt like Melody didn't have her back. I don't know how. I have your back with what? Especially when it came to the Tisha thing, because girl, you was wrong. When it comes to the gossip into the blogs, Keke is blaming her mom. Girl, you had all this time to think of something better than this. Blaming your mama is the best you could do? Okay, girl. So Stormy doesn't believe her, neither do I. And I feel like to blame your mom is wild. And you know how your mom is. If your mom is loose-lipped, then why would you tell her, even if she was the one? Like, it's just like she just don't take no accountability at all. So Kimmy and Letitia meet with Sunny. I'm still happy that Kimmy beat cancer. Shout out to Kimmy. And Tisha, Marcel, and the kids, the Scots 1.0, went to Cape Town. And while he should have taken them to Africa when he went the first time, at least they got to experience it after the fact. So Tisha called Sunny out for being trifling and stealing Destiny's man, honey. Okay, this is what we don't do. It's girl code, and you broke it. You forever done in Tisha's eyes. Sunny tries to explain away and downplay Destiny and Moses' relationship again. And because I remember she said before on an interview somewhere that they was long distance and all this stuff. Like, girl, wasn't you long distance with him as well? I don't know. Everything she said is just contradictory. And the way she coming in, girl, you probably should have stayed behind the scenes. So Sunny said that she wouldn't have been able to sleep well had she not attempted to contact Destiny. And former alleged side chick, Kimmy, okay? Even though I think she was, but that's just allegedly. She questions why she wouldn't been able to sleep at night if she ain't do nothing wrong. And that makes sense to me. Yeah, why not? Sunny said that they weren't really friends and she didn't owe her anything. And again, it's giving Portia Williams tease because y'all don't have to be friends. Everybody like, oh, they wasn't friends. Y'all was co-workers. Y'all was working together. And the way you handled it was wrong. Even if you got with that man, the way you are handling it and the way you are currently handling it is why it's nasty work. Okay? Trifling. Sunny said she did care about Destiny. She paid for things for her. Throwing that up, yeah, you right. You wasn't her friend because her friend wouldn't do nothing like that, okay? She paid for things for Destiny. I agree with Tisha. Bringing up the money thing was whack, okay? And it did not help. It hindered. Yeah. I don't really see it for her after this. She's going to have to do something else to redeem herself. But this, And if he really is the opportunist at the street state he is, ooh, girl. Ooh, because y'all ain't even hardly know each other that well before you got married. So Melody is rehearsing for a performance. Are y'all listening to Mel's music? Because I forgot she was making music. I forgot that she was singing songs, child. I thought it was just, a little phase, but she really doing it. Okay, girl. So Keke arrives and immediately starts apologizing. As soon as she sat down, she starts saying sorry. And Melody was like, sorry for what? What you sorry for? So she started apologizing for the blog situation because she's guilty, in my opinion. She blames her mama yet again. And let this be the last time we discuss this, okay? Melody is not moved and not swayed by this apology at all. She tell Keke straight up, she ain't messing with her. She don't want to mess with her. She don't see it for her. And she was like, look, I can't fool with you. Not only are you fake and phony, but you affected my checks. Okay, this is how these checks is how I feed my children. Period. And I appreciate that because I wouldn't mess with Keke anymore either. But to be clear, we all know that they weren't real friends to begin with. They wasn't really friends. They just came together. Mel brought her on to have an alliance against Tisha. That's how it seems. Okay. And Keke was always talking about how she was supposed to be the one. She was supposed to be on the one on the show. And then Tisha swooped in and took her place. I'm kind of glad it worked out the way it did because Keke ain't giving enough that she should have been full-time. The fact that she was in the opening credits last season was beyond me. And that really was a wrap for Keke. Like, after that, I feel like we done wrapped up Keke's little storyline and put a little nice bow on it. Maybe she'll pop back up with Stormy again. But other than that, we don't need to see her. Now, that was pretty much it for episode 2. Episode 2 was lackluster. I don't know if he's still introducing people. We met Sunni. They supposed to be supporting cast. What happens to that other couple who we saw pictures of in the cast photos? Where they at? Who are they? Let's get to the meat and the potatoes. Let's get to the juicy stuff. It's too soon for y'all to be boring me. But that was the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Be sure to like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.